From Television City in Hollywood, we bring you the Jack Benny program, presented by Lucky Strike.
Hi, I'm Andre Baruch. You know, I've been in radio and television for the past 20 years. And if there's one thing I've learned in that time, it's that you can't please everybody. Now, just the other night, I saw what I thought was a wonderful television show. I have just read a review on it in the paper, and the critic doesn't like it. You see, entertainment's all a matter of taste. And the same is true of cigarettes. Smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact is, Lucky's taste better. Now, for many years, I've been telling you about Lucky Strike cigarettes. I smoke them myself, so I know what I'm talking about. LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And fine tobacco means better taste. And then, too, Luckies are made better. Made better to draw freely and smoke evenly, which also means better taste. Why don't you try a carton? Be happy. Go Lucky. Find out for yourself. Lucky's taste better.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and a Happy New Year. I hope that you all had a nice Christmas, because mine was simply wonderful, particularly on Christmas Eve, because I was sitting there at the tree, by the tree, and, oh, I must tell you this, and at exactly 12 o'clock, you know, at exactly midnight, Rochester came down the chimney. No, he wasn't playing Santa Claus. It's just that if he isn't in by 10 o'clock, I lock all the doors. And then he told me that he was out on a party with Dancer, Prancer, Donner, and Blitzen. I found out later it was the Mills Brothers. I never did know their first name. But I had the most wonderful Christmas, and I got the most beautiful gifts this year from the members of my cast, because they've been with me for such a long time. You know, like Don Wilson, he gave me a tie, you see, and Bob Crosby gave me a pair of socks, and Dennis Day gave me a fish hook. No, this may not sound like anything to you, but there was a halibut on it. And it came beautifully gift wrapped, you know, in a box. And then on the box, it said, "Do not open until Christmas." But that was 3 weeks ago. 2 days before Christmas, the box opened itself. But it was a nice thought, you know. And let's see, what else did I... Oh, yes. The boys in the orchestra, you know, the orchestra boys sitting over there, they've been with me for years and years, and they were so thoughtful. They all chipped in, you know, all 18 of them. They all chipped in, and they bought me a great big barrel of lighter fluid. Now I'll never need a match, you know. And of course, I gave them each a gift, too, in return, something that they've always wanted, each one of them. I gave them a paper-made flask. Leak-proof. I mean, 70,000 gulps without refilling. But anyway, you know, it's very funny about Christmas gifts. You never know quite what to give some people. Like, for instance, Mary. It's so hard to buy something for Mary because she used to work at the May Company, and she has everything. So I was going to buy her a new Cadillac, you know, with her initials on the door. But I don't know, it takes so long before they deliver them. I bought her some handkerchiefs. I have the same initials on them. That's what she really wanted, you know. You know, it's the thought that counts. But anyway, Well, so much for Christmas, and I'm looking forward to New Year's Eve. And Mary is giving a New Year's Eve party, and naturally I'm going to be there. But she gave a party last New Year's Eve, too, and I couldn't go because last New Year's Eve I had a date to go out, you see. And, well, anyway, let me take you back to a year ago, to last New Year's Eve, a year ago, and we were all, you see, we had just finished a rehearsal at CBS. And so because of that, my whole gang was gathered in my dressing room. It was New Year's Eve. Well, anyway, I'll show you exactly what happened.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
Hey, Mel, not my ear. Gee,
Where's Jack? Where's Jack? I want to wish him a Happy New Year.
He's in the other room here changing his clothes. Hey, Jack! Jack, hurry up. Everybody's here. There's Bob, Remley, Sammy, the drummer, the sportsman, Mel Blanc. Everybody, hurry up, will you?
Hey, look, fellas, while we're waiting for Jack, why don't we have some refreshments?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'd like to have a beer.
Hey, Sammy, one beer. One beer. Coming up.
Look, while we're waiting for old Blue Eyes, why don't you give us something on the guitar?
Yeah, go ahead, Ram. Coming up.
Remley, how about trying out that new guitar pick that Jack gave you for Christmas?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Bob, how about a song? Go along with it, huh?
Yeah, Bob.
Okay. Frankie, do you remember Irving Berlin's song, Let's Start the New Year Right? Wouldn't that be appropriate?
Oh, what a great song, Bob.
Fellas, help me?
Oh, Bob, come on, let's get this.
One minute to midnight, 1 minute to go, 1 minute to say goodbye before we say hello. Let's start the new year right, 12 o'clock tonight. When they dim the light, let's begin kissing the old year out, kissing the new year in. Let's watch the old year die with a fond goodbye and our hopes as high as a kite. How can our love go wrong if we start the new year right? Let's start the new year right. Smoke Lucky Strike tonight. Pass around that light. Let's begin puffing the old year out, puffing the new year in. It's LSMFT, that's a smoke for me. I know you'll agree they're just right. Lucky's are better tasting. Let's start the new year right with Lucky's. Be happy, go Lucky Strike.
Jack, you finished dressing yet?
I'll be out in a minute, Don.
Well, fellas, now when he comes out, really give him a great big greeting, huh?
Yeah.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good.
Hi, fellas. Hey, where's Mary?
Oh, she asked Dennis to drive her home. Said she had a lot of things to do before the party.
Oh.
Say, why don't we break this up and get started for Mary's house? You want to drive over with me, Jack?
Hold on, Bob, wait a minute. I thought you knew Jack's not going to Mary's party.
Oh, no.
That's right, fellas. You'll have to get along without little Jackie tonight.
No, it won't be like that. No, wait a minute. You don't come.
I've got a great big date. Big date tonight, and I'm going to call up my girl. I'm going to pick her up in about a half hour.
Well, then, gee, that's why you're all dressed up.
Hey, look at it. Look kind of classy, don't I, kids? Huh?
Classy, you look like the head pot man in a mortuary flower shop.
All right, now.
Jack, who have you got this date with?
Well, it's a girl that I met recently. Her name is Gloria. Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. No questions. Now, I know you're all curious, but I'm not talking. Anyway, I have a little surprise for all of you before I leave. I have a bottle of wine.
Oh, boy, bring it over. Right over here, Jack. got a bottle of wine. Right here, Jack. Here's a good place for it. Yeah.
Hey, wow, look at that, man. A
He still can't pronounce it.
No, you can't. Here, Bob.
There we are.
Oh, this is great, really.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what about Remley there? Why is he drinking all that water?
Well, he's got a long night ahead of him, and he wants to get those chasers out of the way.
Oh, I see. Well, here we are, fellas. Well, kids, this is the close of another year. And it brings a warm glow to my heart to see all of you who've been with me for such a long, long time to be gathered here in my dressing room.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
And to you, my associates, as well as my friends, I just want to say sincerely that I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Well, thanks, Jack.
Last year our rating was down and he sued us.
Now, wait a minute, Mel, I did not. Anyway, fellas, here's a toast to all of you. Good health, and good luck, and a very happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Jack. Happy New Year.
Well, it's almost 9 o'clock. Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, Jack, look. Look, why don't you come over to Mary's party, even if it's just for a little while?
No. I've got to pick my girl up in about 10 minutes.
Oh, for gosh sake, why don't you bring her over to Mary's house?
No, I'll tell you why. We have our own plans.
Oh?
Tell you what we're going to do. Gloria and I, we're going to have cocktails at Ciro's. Have dinner at the Coconut Grove. And then we're going to dance the New Year in at the Macombo.
Oh, you really put it on, don't you?
So you fellas run along and don't worry about little me because I'll take care.
I'll get it. Hello. Yeah, he's here. Who's calling, please? Oh, Jack.
Yeah?
Jack, it's for you. It's Gloria.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
Come over here, get it. You're on.
Hello? Gloria? Well, I'm all dressed and raring to go. Look, I'll pick you up in about... What? You can't go? But look, Gloria... Well, look, I made reservations and everything. But, Gloria, I'm all dressed. Well, look. Look, Gloria... Well, of course I believe you. But... Gee, it's New Year's Eve. You've got to go. Look, Gloria. Well, I mean, isn't there some way that... You can't, eh? Well, if you can't, you just can't, I guess. Yeah. Well, all right, Gloria. Happy New Year. So long. Well, what are you all staring at? Gloria had a very good excuse. And she's nuts about me, too. Well, she is.
Look, Jack, as long as your date's called off, come on over to Mary's party with me.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on, Jack. We'll have a lot of fun.
No.
Now, look, Jack, don't be so stubborn.
Look, I'm not stubborn. I just don't want to go, that's all.
Well, you're starting to act like a little...
Look, Bob, wait a minute. Lay off. Jack, the party's over at Mary's house. Now, if you change your mind and want to come, we'd all love to have you.
Well, thanks, Don, but I don't feel like going to a party. I'm going home. Well, Happy New Year, fellas.
Happy New Year, Jack. Happy New Year, Jack.
Oh, brother. Doggone it, I hate to see Jack walk out of here like that.
It's not good for a guy to be alone
pretty
on New
awful.
Year's.
Yeah, but maybe it'd feel worse in a...
I forgot my cane.
we'll get started.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Woo! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Whoopee!
Hey, you in a monkey suit, why don't you watch where you're going?
I'm sorry.
Well, just watch it, Bob.
Hiya, Rube.
Hello.
Say, Rube, your coat's ripped up the back.
Well, those are tails. I always wear them on New Year's Eve.
Well, ain't you the dandy?
Look, I don't feel like talking tonight.
I
You know,
know.
it's New Year's Eve. And
I know. That's why I'm down here in the city. I aim to do a little celebrating myself.
Oh, good.
At the stroke of 12, I'm going to take a drink, blow a horn, and catch the bus back to Calabasas. You can join me if you want to. You're welcome. I have a little snort right back here in my pocket.
No, thanks. I'm just going to go home. So.
Okay, Rube. Happy New Year.
Wonder why he always calls me Rube. Well, I guess I might as well catch the bus and maybe get a cab or something. Kind of chilly, though. Then I'll stop in here and get a cup of coffee.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You like a nice table by the window?
No, thanks. I just want a cup of coffee. I'll sit up here at the counter.
Uh-huh. Excuse me. I like you sit by the window. It helps my business if everybody sees how nice my customer is dressed, huh?
Well, some other time, maybe. Thanks, just the same.
Well, all right. You want to sit by the counter?
That's all. I just want a cup of coffee.
Okay. Excuse me, mister. I got a special dinner tonight, a big dinner, a steak dinner, $2. With mashed potatoes, string beans, and for dessert, nice apple pie a la mode, huh?
Well,
If you sit by the window, I give it to you for free.
well, no. No, thanks. I just want a cup of coffee. That's all. I'll just sit here.
All right, sir. Happy New Year. Customer.
What'll it be?
Just a cup of coffee, please.
Would you like a sandwich or some toast with it?
No. Just coffee.
Want some cream with it?
No. Just black coffee. No.
Okay. Here's your coffee.
Thanks.
Gee, I'm sorry about tonight.
That's all right, Gloria. Just forget it.
But Jack, honest, Rosie said she'd stand by for me.
Rosie, all the time it's Rosie. I mean, the least you could have done is let me know sooner.
I'm sorry.
All right, you're sorry. Here. I don't want the coffee. I'm going home.
I'll be through at 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock, I'll be snoring. I forgot my cane.
What are you doing home so early? I thought you were going out tonight to celebrate.
Well, I was, but things didn't just work out. How about you? I thought you were going out tonight. Huh?
Oh, I am.
Well, it's nearly midnight. You ought to get started, I think.
Boss, on Central Avenue, Father Time waits until we get rolling.
Really?
Sometimes we roll right into February.
Well, Rochester, you can go anytime you're ready.
Well, what are you going to do, Mr. Benny?
Oh, I don't know. I'll just sit around, read a book, then maybe go to bed. You know?
Well, gee, I hate to see you here all alone on New Year's Eve.
Ah, that's all right.
No, it isn't all right. If you're going to stay home, I'm going to stay home with you.
Now, wait a minute, Rochester. You had a whole evening planned, a wonderful time, and I'm not going to spoil it for you.
No, my mind's made up. I'm going to stay right here with you.
Hey, you know, maybe we could have some fun at that. Have we got any horns in the house?
No, we sold them all.
Oh.
But we still have some of those Welcome Home MacArthur pennants. We can wave those.
No, they don't make any noise. Look, Rochester, you had a party planned. You were going out to have a wonderful time. Now, why don't you go and just leave me alone here? For heaven's sake, I don't care, really.
No, I'm going to stay right here with you.
Well, if you insist. All right.
Say, I know what. I'll open up a new can of beer and we can drink the New Year in together.
Now, wait a minute, Rochester. Look it.
I'll get it.
As long as you're willing to give up your party and stay here, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to do this thing right. We'll open up a bottle of champagne.
We're going to which a what?
A bottle of champagne. I got it right in the icebox.
Okay, I'll hear you.
Right.
I wonder if Mr. Benny's turned over a new leaf. No.
Hey, Rochester, hurry up. It's midnight. Now, come on. Open it up.
Okay.
Open it up.
I'm over here.
Okay, pour it.
There you are.
There we are. Pour some for yourself, Rochester.
All right.
Well, Rochester, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too, boss. And I hope we're together for many more.
I hope so, too. Here's to it.
Here's to it.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne?
Jack will be back in just a moment. But first, a word to cigarette smokers.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. For Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, richer tasting fine tobacco.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike.
Smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And you can actually see why Lucky's taste better when you strip the paper from a Lucky by tearing down the seam. First, you see, Lucky's are made better, made round and firm and fully packed to draw freely and smoke evenly. And second, you see, Lucky's are made of long strands of fine, light, naturally mild tobacco. Everybody knows LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So for the better taste, that means better smoking, remember,
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike.
yes, smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And Lucky's taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
You can say that again.
All right, Lucky's taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother. So next time, ask for Lucky Strike. Get a carton today.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. You were such a nice audience. And I'd like to bring back, you know, this being the close of another year, I'd like to bring back someone who has been with me so many years. Of course, nearly every member of my cast has. But Rochester has been with me 17 years, and I'd like to bring him back. Take it back. Congratulations on your usual very good performance, but now that the show is over, you can get back into your old clothes and, you know.
Oh, no, I'm going to a party.
To a party?
Mm-hmm.
Dressed like that? It isn't New Year's Eve, really.
I know, but I've got a heavy date with Susie tonight.
Oh, your girlfriend, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The same one, Susie? No, well, gee, you've been going with her for a long time, Rochester. I mean, I'm surprised you don't get married.
Well, it's a question of money. I don't think I'm earning enough.
Well, Rochester, you know the old saying that two can live as cheap as one. You know?
Boss, in my case, even one can't live as cheap as one.
Well, you may have something there. Well, run along and have a good time.
Fine.
Happy New Year.
Thanks. Same to you, Mr. Benny.
Okay.
All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my sponsor and my writers and my cast...
I forgot my cane.
Well, that is his cane. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my sponsor and my cast and my writers and everybody who's associated with me, I do want to wish you all a very, very happy New Year. I'll be back in 3 weeks. And meanwhile, next week, listen to Ann Southern. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Appearing on tonight's program were Mel Blanc, Benny Rubin, Sam Hearn, Sandra Gould, Tom Dugan, and Mike Ross. Remember, 1 week from tonight on this same station, Ann Southern returns in Private Secretary. Jack Benny's next television show will be in 3 weeks. In the meantime, be sure to listen to Jack Benny on radio every Sunday night over the CBS Radio Network. The Jack Benny program has been brought to you by Lucky Strike, product of the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes.
Now stay tuned for Toast of the Town on the CBS Television Network.